The sounds of bombs echoed through the night sky, shattering the once peaceful city. Families huddled in fear, desperate to escape the violence that had torn their lives apart. Among them was a young refugee, forced to leave everything they knew behind, clutching their meager belongings as they ran for their lives. With heavy hearts, the family boarded a bus, their destination unknown. The young refugee stared out the window, watching the familiar landmarks fade away, unsure of what the future held. The only certainty was the desire to find a safe haven, a place to call home. After a long and arduous journey, the refugee family arrived at a bustling train station in a new, unfamiliar city. The sights and sounds were overwhelming, the cacophony of languages, the unfamiliar faces. The hustle and bustle of a place so different from the one they had left behind. The young refugee felt small and insignificant, unsure of where to go or what to do next, guided only by the hope of finding a better life. The young refugee ventured out into the foreign streets, their heart racing with a mixture of fear and determination. The towering buildings, the fast-paced pedestrians, and the overwhelming complexity of this new world threatened to swallow them whole. Alone and adrift, the child longed for the familiarity and comfort of the life they had left behind. Exhausted and disheartened, the young refugee found a quiet spot in a nearby park, where they sat alone, their shoulders slumped in despair. Just as they were about to give up, a kind-looking person approached, their face filled with a gentle concern. "Are you all right?" they asked. Their voice a soothing balm to the child's weary soul. Sensing the child's distress, the kind stranger took their hand and gently guided them to a nearby community center, filled with the warmth of people gathered together. "Let me show you where you can find help and support," they said, their words offering a glimmer of hope in the child's darkened world. At the community center, the young refugee was greeted by a diverse group of people, each with a kind smile and a welcoming embrace. They listened to the child's story, offering comfort and practical assistance, help with finding a place to stay, resources for language classes, and guidance on navigating the complexities of their new home. For the first time since their arrival, the child felt a glimmer of hope, the weight on their shoulders beginning to lift. As the days passed, the young refugee began to find their footing. Immersing themselves in the various programs and activities offered at the community center, they discovered a love for art, spending hours lost in the vibrant colors and textures of paint and clay. The act of creating became a form of therapy, a way to express the emotions they had kept buried deep within. And with time, the child began to venture out, venturing beyond the confines of the community center. They found solace in the simple joys of childhood, the thrill of racing across a playground, the laughter shared with newfound friends, the carefree moments that seemed to melt away the heavy burdens of the past. As the months turned into years, the young refugee blossomed, their resilience and determination shining through. They worked tirelessly, mastering the local language and immersing themselves in their studies.
Don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell to receive all that is new.